Welcome everyone, Mate Talk time. I am back in the office. For those who have been following the adventures, and it has been a huge adventure traveling through Italy. Okay, let me just start by saying I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I was meant to have done more productions as I was traveling through, but in the end, I was getting called by gelati, by handmade pasta, by pastries, by sunshine, by riding my scooter. Actually, for those who are not connected to me on Instagram, I would love you to do so. Here's the handle. I did a lot of stories. While I was away. I found that I wanted to edit. I wanted to actually create a lot of content as I was filming. I was filming with a lot of different brands. One of them was Mel Fashuni. I hope I pronounced that right. I was saying it wrong the whole time. And Mel was very, very gracious with me. He just sort of rolled with the punches as I was messing up his name. But anyway, did this production while I was away. And for those who haven't had a chance to watch it, have a look at this. Mel is he is such a wonderful, wonderful man. And apart from the fact that he's an awesome perfumer, he is just an awesome human being. Anyway, so I was meant to do more of these. We're actually editing them right now. I've got so much content, which is very exciting. So I broke my normal rhythm of releasing content as I have a very heavy sort of agenda that I give myself. But I broke that rhythm because, as I said, amazing food, wonderful sunshine. I'm in Italy, for crying out loud, and so I really made the most of it. Again, go back. If you're not connected to me via Instagram, I would love you to do so because there was a lot of content. I found that it was easier to create snackable sort of content as I was moving through Florence, Milan, and Rome. And so for those who had a chance to see that, you could see that there were some pretty exciting things. And also it's a precursor for some of the content that's about to pop any minute now. So this week we're getting content out. Next week there's a lot more content coming through. So very excited to share all this with everyone. It was an awesome trip. It was Aix-en-Provence was amazing. Again, I'm doing an Aix-en-Provence production, so you'll be able to see a little bit of that and some of the connections that we were able to make. Some new things, so Alma de Parfum, without saying too much, releasing some exciting fragrances. I had a chance to sample that firsthand. But anyway, I won't say any more because that's coming up. Now, I'm hoping you guys have your beverage, your drink. Mine is my mate. I did some mate talks while I was away. Actually, I did a mate talk with Mel, and also I did one with a gentleman by the name of Carlos. Again, if you've missed that, here are the links. The Carlos turns out, well, he's a Euro wine, and turns out he drinks more mate than I do, and it is more of a ritual than what I do. I just put mate, pour water, and drink it. He reverences his mate. He actually sent me a video, and I'm going to send next week. I'll show you how he prepares his mate, and it's a science. I mean, compared to the way I do it, there is a reverence to the way that he actually does it. So anyway, have a look at this. This amazing man here his name is Fred, based in the US. I just really want to give my appreciation to this man. He is always sending me messages, but I love the fact, so the gentleman's name is Fred, and I love the fact that he is he gives me a lot of, I feel like he's a little bit of my consigliere. So he shares a lot of really great insight with me. He also provides some great feedback when it comes to things on the channel, things that are working, things that are not working so well, and he provides some feedback. So if you have similar comments, I welcome them. All right. Sometimes it's always hard to hear when something isn't working as well. You don't really want to hear that, but it's healthy. So I want to thank Fred. Now, one thing about Fred, he actually recently went to a Maison Francis Kurkdjian event in the US. I think it was hosted by, actually, I'll put the name here because I can't remember how to pronounce it. And he came out. He came away with some products. Now he asked me the question: do I like Maison Francis Coujon? And I think that is, I think the first question is, do I like perfume? If the answer is yes, then the obvious answer is, yeah, I absolutely love Maison Francis Coujon. I have a number of fragrances in my collection that belongs to him. For those who might be new, I'd strongly recommend to you go out and check out Gentle Fluidity. I believe that Gentle Fluidity, I've actually reviewed it on my channel a few times. I think it's probably one of the most greatest masculine fragrance that is out there. There is a Gentle Fluidity Gold version, which is the silhouette for a female. So Francis Coujon created a silhouette fragrance in which, using the same ingredients but constructed in a very unique way that is a little bit more masculine leaning, so there's more woods, more aromatics, which is the silver version and the one that I would recommend for the boys. And then there's a female version, which is the gold edition, and same ingredients, but now the florals tend to take more center stage on that. And the idea is that a man and a woman who are together can wear these fragrances, and these notes play together as they move. The concept is phenomenal. I think that Francis Coujon is probably one of the I don't want to say one of the greatest perfumers we have, but he's definitely up there. I mean, there's a lot of great perfumers that we have, so I don't want to give him the only title, but he's definitely a master of his craft. Anyway, short answer is this, or the short comment is this. Fred went to an event, shared some of his, I guess, the joy of testing these fragrances out. He asked me, what do I like in that lineup? I'm not even going to answer that, because I want to ask you. Are you familiar with Maison Francis Coujon? And if you are, what would be your top 5 in that collection? I'd be curious to see what you guys have. Next week, I'll tell you what my top 5 are. I also want to share something else that's coming up pretty exciting when it comes to that particular brand. That is it. I'm not going to say any more other than drink a little bit of my mate that I had here prepared. It's nice to be back in the office. It is great to be doing this mate talk. Yes, that is true, because I have fallen out of rhythm. I've been very diligent with myself in saying, I have to produce X amount of content. I went to Italy and all that went out the window. So have I put on weight is the question. With 2 gelatis a day, with bowls and bowls of pasta constantly, I'm gonna say that maybe there is. And so I'm trying to get back into a routine. I went out on my bike today, trying to get back into a proper routine, and more importantly, get it back into a proper routine when it comes to delivering content for you guys to enjoy, and for us to continue to have this fragrance conversation. Thanks everyone. We'll see you guys all on the next Mate Talk.